Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Tanaka with a WBZ News update. Investigators say the deadly fire at the assisted living facility in Fall River was accidental. They believe the fire at the Gabriel house was likely started by either an electrical issue with medical equipment or a thrown-out cigarette. The state says oxygen tanks used by residents may have helped fuel the flames. 10 people were killed in last week's fire, and at least one survivor is now suing the building's owner, claiming the facility wasn't properly staffed, managed, or maintained. State officials are promising more safety measures will be put into place at Massachusetts' nearly 280 assisted living facilities to prevent a similar tragedy. Well, hundreds of workers at Fenway Park are getting ready to walk off the job. Today, the union, representing around 700 cashiers, cooks, beer sellers, and souvenir vendors, as well as MGM Music Hall employees, will announce the dates they plan to strike. It says last month, 95% of workers voted for the strike amid a fight with the employer, Airmark, for better pay and benefits. The union wants fans to keep going to Fenway, but to support it by not buying any food and drinks inside. And 8 children rushed to the hospital in Cambridge after experiencing seizure-like symptoms at St. Paul's Parish. The fire chief says the kids, all between the ages of 13 and 11, reported smelling something strange before they got sick last night. They're all part of a choir visiting from France. Firefighters and hazmat teams searched the area but didn't find anything unusual. The chief says all of the kids are expected to be okay. All right, time now for a check of your next weather forecast. Here's Jason.
Temperatures will be okay on our Wednesday morning and also our Wednesday afternoon here, friends. 50s and 60s to kickstart our Wednesday morning before 80s arriving for us later on today. And then all eyes are going to be focused on the joy that's happening down at Gillette Stadium. Training camp begins today and also spills over through the rest of the week. 80 again expected for tomorrow and around 90 degrees on Friday. The red hot carpet will be rolled out for southern New England for the tail end of the week. Seasonable conditions later on today. Records could actually be contested on Friday for both Boston and also Worcester. My forecast for each are 96 and 97 respectively. The records 96 degrees in Boston and 93 degrees again in Worcester will again allow for a very hot and also steamy day. And also the third act for us on Friday will be storm potential as well. Marginal risk for thunderstorm activity for us on Friday. Heavy downpours is the potential along with damaging wind gusts and also the threat for some hail. So it's a move from Wednesday to Thursday and Thursday to Friday. You start to see high pressure edging off of the coast. Boom, there it goes there. South winds will be taking over as we head towards early Friday morning. Friday morning begins fairly humid and also fairly warm. It actually could be in the mid to low 70s for morning lows on Friday. And as we head into the afternoon, 80s quickly become the 90s and feels like temperatures ranging between 95 and upwards of 105 degrees. Around 5 p.m. for us on Friday evening. As of right now, storm potential really begins to ramp up here, allowing for gusty winds and heavy downpours. And as I always tell the kids, when thunder roars, you know what the rest means. Go indoors. Mostly cloudy skies for the start of the weekend, along with patchy areas of fog on Saturday. And as we move from Saturday into Sunday, we could actually have a cooler coast as low pressure will be to the south of us as we move for Sunday evening. By Monday, we see more 80s move back in, also with a lot of sunshine there. We could have, again, a cool coast for us on Monday. And as we move from Monday into Tuesday, the mercury begins to climb again with summer feels for Tuesday around 90 degrees, Chris.
All right, Jason, thanks. This has been a WBZ News Update. I'm Chris Tanaka. Have a great day.